Hello, my name is Bill Batson. I'm the CEO of Batson Enterprises, and I'm here today to introduce you to the great art and craft of rod building. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through our materials list, everything that you're going to need to build your own fishing rod. You start with your species-specific, technique-specific blank. This particular one we're using today is a 6.5-foot graphite two-piece ultralight rod, rated 2 to 6 pound test. Your basic all-around trout, small bass, little fun rod. And as you can see, it's graphite, it's two-piece, and that's what we're going to go with today. You'll need everything from your butt cap to your tip top, and it comes easily packaged like this. Also, you're going to need a set of guides, and they're going to look like this. This particular one is a spinning guide. We're building a spinning rod today. There's casting rods, there's fly rods, there's many different types of guides that you can use, but we're using a spinning guide today. Every rod has a spec sheet, and the spec sheet tells you exactly where the guides go, and these are all available on the Batson website. There's some other basic tools that you're going to need when assembling your fishing rod. First of all, you're going to need some kind of reamer. But this particular tool is used to bore out the cork. Okay, along with that, you're going to need a 2-part paste epoxy. I prefer U40 Rod Bond just because I've been using it for many years. Also, what you'll need is a grease pencil, and we call it a grease pencil because it marks onto the rod for any kind of markings you're going to do. Tip-top adhesive, what this is, it is heat-based. You heat it up, you will be using it to put your tip-top on. You'll need some sort of mixing. We use plates. You'll need a couple of brushes later for finish coats. You will need a lighter. I use a popsicle stick for burnishing, and when I burnish, I'm burnishing thread, just pushing it over instead of using my hands because my hands have oils in them, and oils will contaminate thread. And Kerry will be explaining more of that when he does his wrapping. A box blade. I prefer the box blade because they're very sharp. And or scissors are important. Everybody's got a pair of scissors around. We will need a tape measure. As you can see, we have one here, taped to the bench. And this is used for measuring out where your guides go onto your rod. Tape. Got to have tape. The tape will be taping the guides on before you wrap them. You'll need a finish coat. And the finish coat is it's a 2-part finish coat. Comes usually with syringes because you have to mix it very carefully. And the finish coat is what you put over the top of all your wraps. It's the last thing you do. Another very important tool is our drying machines. Okay? The drying machine is what you use to put your finish coat on. This is our Forecast drying machine, and it has a 3-jawed chuck. It just centers the rod for you. You tighten it up. You make the rod level, you turn it on, and it spins it at a very low RPMs. I believe this one is 24 RPM, which is rotations per minute, and it keeps your finished coat even. The other machine I have is just a regular stand. Then it has a little diaphragm. So you just push it in, and it holds it in. You plug it in, and it has the same concept. They both run at a 24 RPMs, which is what we find is a good speed for getting your finish coat on nice and smooth.